Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back again with a little bit of story time just to kind of let you guys in and get to know me a little bit better. So when you're watching my videos, you kind of get more of a feel of who I am and what's the reason behind me cooking and why I am so passionate about it. So you may catch me throughout the video just looking down and referring to my notes. So if you're interested and wanting to know a little bit more about me, then just keep watching. Okay, so first off, I'm just gonna start off with my passion for cooking. I've been cooking since I was 11 years old. I learned from my grandmother at an early age. She would always be making everything from scratch, and so that really inspired me to be more like her. She was my inspiration, I guess you'd say, in a sense. When I'm in the kitchen, I feel at ease. It's kind of my little sanctuary. Along with a good glass of wine, never hurt anybody. So as my grandmother would be in the kitchen, I was just kind of in there every day, all day. She'd cook breakfast, I'd be in there. She'd cook dinner, I'd be in there. She loved to just make homemade biscuits, pancakes from scratch, all types of pies, cherry pies, blueberry pies, blackberry pies. And, you know, I'd just be right there, just learning and observing at a young age. I never really wrote down any of the recipes. I just kind of went off from what I remember. And then if I forget, I'll just pick up the phone and call her and be like, hey, I need the recipe to chicken and dumplings. And as you see on my previous video, I do have a snippet of that, but I am going to record that in full detail once it gets a little bit more colder here in Houston. Right now it's probably currently 87 degrees out here, so it's really super hot. I know that I'm going to be doing a gumbo on Friday, supposed to get into like the low 50s here, so I'll be doing that as well, so keep a lookout for that. So yeah, you know, I just basically learned from her. And then once I got older, I would just watch like cooking shows, you know, off the Food Network or the Cooking Channel. I would watch that and study that literally every day. That was my life. Just after school, do my homework, and straight to the TV to watch the Cooking Channel. And my mom used to make fun of me and say, man, that's all you do is just watch cooking shows all day long. And I laughed at it because that's what made me great as of today. It's the same thing with makeup now. My husband says, man, all you do is watch YouTube videos on makeup. Your life is makeup all day. And I feel like to be great at something, you have to keep practicing and practicing. I'm not perfect at makeup, and I just try to do my best. It used to look really bad, and I've come a long way, so I'm pretty pleased with it now. But jumping off the topic, per usual, this is about cooking, not makeup. So I'd normally just watch cooking shows all day, and after I would just write the recipe down from maybe Bobby Flay or Rachel Ray or Paula Deen, Tyler, just a bunch of them, Gordon Ramsay. Those are some of the chefs that had inspired me throughout the years. I've never been to culinary school. I do plan to start a culinary institute for the spring so that I can elevate and enhance my cooking. I do plan on opening a restaurant, but that would come later on down the line. As of right now, I do own an in-house catering company, and what I do is cater to weddings, parties. I also, during the week, I may deliver lunch or dinner if they prefer. I also do a meal prep plan for the week as well. So that's what I'm currently working on now. About YouTube, how I got started with YouTube. I had been told several times, you know, from friends, family, acquaintances, you should start a YouTube channel and just share your love and passion for cooking with the world. So that's what I did. I finally gave in. I just kept making excuses saying, hey, I don't have a camera, and don't you need this equipment and need these lights and this and that? And they were like, oh my God, just start it. So I'm doing it now with just an iPhone 8 Plus, and hopefully soon I would be able to get a camera. So how I got started with the idea of an in-house catering company was the push of my husband. He would always say, man, this food is so good. And, you know, you're just thinking like, oh, you're just saying that because you're my husband and you're just trying to be sweet. And then your family members are also telling you, hey, you know, you really should invest in this. Your food is always good. You need to take, you need to take heed into what we're saying and go ahead and put yourself out there and see what happens. And I'm always, I guess you'd say, kind of timid on opinions and other people's views. I don't want my food to have a negative vibe when I have others taste it. So I've always been kind of reluctant to like put myself out there. But once I finally did, and they just kept saying it over and over, you should do it, you should do it. So I said, I gave in. So 2015, I opened up an in-house catering company with me and my husband. We would prepare the food earlier that morning because I'd like my food to be hot. So that was my main thing. I don't want to prepare anything the night before because I feel like it's either going to go spoiled or it's just not going to taste the same. So my motto was always to go ahead and wake up maybe like 4 a.m. depending on what I'm cooking. I would just wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., go ahead and cook the entire meal, box up everything, and be out and delivering by 11 o'clock. So once I started that, I started at, I had a few cousins that was in school still, high school. And for some of the high schools, they were able to come out to the parking lot to purchase the food. Because I know in school, you're tired of eating the same thing every single day. So I went ahead and started delivering to them, and the kids were very, very happy. They were happy to have a decent meal, something different, something they can normally get at home or a good soul food restaurant. So my biggest dream and goal in life is to eventually own a restaurant of my own, 2 or 3 preferably, if the Lord says the same. That's my dream goal. I want to be able to leave my kids with a legacy, something they can keep going, and for generations and generations can be passed down to maybe my grandkids, great-grand, if I'm blessed to be around that long. Yeah, that's some of the things I'd want to do in life. That's my main goal. And if I can actually own a food truck, that would be nice too, because I feel like food trucks are really in right now. So that's something I'd like to do as well. So that sums it up on my food journey and how I came to this moment in time and day at this point now. Maybe I'll do another video on my family and more personal things later on, but for now I just wanted to get something out there to where you guys kind of know why I'm doing this, what is my purpose and my ending goal. So I hope you enjoyed watching me. I am a little goofy, and I know I'm just a few videos in, but once I start to become comfortable or whatever, you'll see my goofy side, because I'm very goofy and animated, and I love to have fun. I love to have good laughs. So just bear with me. If you don't mind, just go ahead and subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video. Feel free to make comments down below. I'm always open for advice, improvements. I take heed to those kind of things. So just please let me know, and I'll see you guys soon.